Supernatural Stories, Engkanto Part 6. I was discharged at the hospital with no definite findings, only the nervous breakdown thingy. But thank God I did not ever break down. But how could I? I'm not crazy, so naturally I will not break down. The numbness still continues even though I'm drinking the doctor's prescribed medicines. One day, I felt like my heart was aching very much. It's aching but not due to a heart attack. I felt that there was a big wound in my heart, a painful and aching one. I can compare it to an old wound that took longer to heal. We called it kabahong, but I don't know what's the English term for this. Throbbing pain and stinging, that's what I felt. I called my mom and she thought that I was having a heart attack. I said no, it's aching and stinging very painfully. So she decided to bring me to the doctor again. But this time, she brought me to the famous family medicine doctor. Finally, we arrived at the doctor's clinic. There are many people and we are waiting for our designated number and schedule. When suddenly, the pain was gone. What is this? There is no pain at all, so I told my mom and she asked me if I'm sure. I said yes and we went home. But in the middle of the road, the throbbing pain attacked again. What the F? As if someone is playing with my body. It's very painful now and stinging. So my mother decided to go back at the doctor's clinic. Then, there the second time around that very day. And the pain was gone the second time around too. What is happening? I don't know. I really don't know. My mom asked me if I still felt the pain. I answered, no, nothing at all. And she got angry at me and said, stop fooling around. How could I? It's just what I really felt. I'm an honest girl and whatever you ask me, I will surely answer and tell the truth. We never went home again and just waited for our turn. My mom decided to have a checkup for a second opinion. My mom told the doctor what happened to me from the very beginning till the current situation. Then the only question that the doctor asked me is this. What is your latest grade or average in your report card? Oh, seriously? It's 88, doctor, I answered. You got very high and good grades. So I guess you know the things that are happening around you, whether it's real or just beyond your imagination. The point is, he thought that I was going crazy, that I don't have a problem physically but mentally. Nobody can help you except yourself. These are the last words the doctor said to me. I did not argue anymore because no matter how I explain that I'm not hallucinating and is telling the truth, they will still not listen. They really thought that I'm having a breakdown and it's just imagining things. We went home that night and the throbbing pain came back again. I did not tell my mom because I wanted her to sleep and rest. I bear the pain and face it with courage. If I'm imagining things, how come this heart is very painful? Yeah, it's very painful that no matter how I wanted to cry, no tears will come out. I felt very frustrated and angry at the same time. Just why me? Why I'm experiencing all of this? If it's really an Encantos, I challenge you all. Bring it on. I only say those words in my mind. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm tired of being like this, as if I have an epilepsy that will suddenly freeze. As if I'm a disabled patient. I cannot walk. Whenever the numbness of my body attacks, that makes my body become paralyzed. I'm tired with all of this. It's been how many days that I stopped going to school. I'm tired. I'm very tired, but they cannot make me give up. I will never ever surrender. And after a few minutes, the throbbing pain was gone and I felt very sleepy. It's my time to rest and relax and forget all about the happenings in my life. It's Monday and the kids outside are ready to go to school. I take a bath and wear my uniform. I will try to go to school. Hopefully this time I will not feel any numbness anymore. I already finished eating and I'm ready to go. But the moment I opened the door, my feet froze. I cannot move it. I check my hands and fingers. They are all okay except my feet that are glued where I stand. My mom saw me in a uniform and asked if I will go to school. How can I? My feet are glued in here. My mom finally noticed my feet. She helped me, but pulling me is useless. I didn't budge and move even a little. So she decided to pick up the faith healer, and I was left there standing. I'm very angry. Whoever played with me will not win. I tried to move my feet again, focus my mind, and concentrate. This is my body, and I should be the one in control with it. I tried my might to step and move my feet. I shouted in frustration but never gave up. I need to move. I closed my eyes and prayed that God will lift this kind of course in me. I never stopped until I moved my feet. I felt very exhausted, as if all the energy in my body had been drained. I decided to change my uniform and stayed in my room. I still cannot go back to school. It's making me sad. Until the faith healer arrived and my mom asked me what happened, and I answered simply, I moved my feet. The faith healer has been curing me for how many days now, but the result is still unclear. We've known him for quite some time, but I guess his power is nothing compared to this Engkanto that is lingering around me. Until finally, my mom remembered the faith healer who told me that I have a twin, but it's not a human, instead an Engkanto. Brought me back in there, and the faith healer asked us why we never ever went back. He touched my pulse and told my mom that my twin wanted to get me and bring me to their world. He will make me a queen. Wait, a queen? Me? And that's all for today's chapter, guys. And thank you for listening. And if you want to know the ending of the story, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.